Hello, my name is Tom Alprin, and I'm going to show you how to change a flat tire. Rear wheel removal is by far more difficult, so I will be demonstrating that in this video, although the rest of the flat change is performed on a front wheel. First, shift the rear derailleur into the highest gear on the cassette. This will be the smallest cog. This will give you the most room for removing the rear wheel. Carefully pull back on the rear derailleur's upper pivot. This will provide more room for removing the rear wheel. If done properly, pulling the rear derailleur back will also prevent you from having to handle the dirty bicycle chain. You're going to need either 2 or 3 tire levers to handle the job. Let the air out of the tire first by pressing the valve. Even if you have a flat, you want to make sure all the air is out of the tire. Breaking the bead loose from the rim makes tire removal easier. Insert all the tire levers that you are going to use between the rim and the tire and pull them down one by one. Most tire levers come with a hook to attach to the spokes. This allows you to hold them in place while you're working with the other levers. Once you have the last tire lever pulled down, slide it around the rim to completely remove the tire. Be sure to air up the tube slightly before putting it back into the rim. You want the tube to have just enough air in it so it has shape to it. This will prevent the tire from pinching while it is being installed. You're going to want to handle the next steps in stages. The tube needs to be inside the tire first. Then you want to work on getting the tube so it is inside the rim, and then you want to pull the bead over the tire. The last section of the bead is where people have the most trouble. Use your hands to roll the bead onto the rim. You do not want to pull on the bead while finishing the last section. Instead, roll your hands, pulling on the tire to slide the bead over the top. This will give you much more leverage for getting the tire completely onto the rim. Push the valve up and through the rim to relieve any pinching that may be occurring at the valve stem. Now add air to the tube using a pump. As you get better at changing flats, you will need fewer and fewer tire levers. More advanced riders can remove a tire without the use of tire levers. This is not possible on all rims, so remember to always bring tire levers with you, even if the no tire lever method works for you. Reinstall a rear tire, simply reverse the process. Pulling the rear derailleur back will make it easier to navigate around the chain. It is the top run of chain that goes onto the cog. Place the chain on the same cog that it was on when you removed it. This should be the outside or smallest cog. Finally, make sure that the brakes do not rub and that the wheel is centered properly. The quick release skewer should be tightened down sufficiently to prevent failure while riding.